On this week's Q&A, we're talking about the winners and losers of July 2021. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Q&A. I hope you had a good week and welcome back. So hopefully you saw our post this week about the stats for July, and great numbers again. Sales were down a little bit in terms of volume, but prices were up like 12.6%. So everything is going well. That brought, by the way, the average home to about $1,062,000. So I thought it would be fun to go over the overall winners and losers of the July market. Because it's really interesting to see which neighborhoods perform well and which ones don't perform as well. So let's first talk about the 416. Now, let me just reference, I'm only doing detached because there's just too much information. So we're strictly talking about detached only. We're going to look at both the 416 and the 905. So in the 416, the best area for market increase was E10. E10, if you don't know, is in Scarborough, and it pretty much borders Pickering, which is nice to see because it's always been a bit of a lagging area. And E10 was up 21.5% this month over last. So nice to see that they've had some great sales there. Second best area in the 416 was EO2, and that's the beach. They were up almost 20%. And so, that's a neighborhood that always does well every year, especially in the last couple of years. The East End has been very successful. So shout out to all my neighbors in EO2. Now the 905, the best market, once again, this is about 6 months in a row, was ESSA. ESSA is in Simcoe County, and in July they had almost 40% increase over last year. So ESSA doing very well. And the second best was Brock. Brock is a township in Durham. It's the northeast part of Durham. Really adorable place. Good opportunities there to get into the market for a detached, where you might be able to get something for $650,000, $700,000 with a nice piece of property. So Brock up 39%. Those were the best areas in the 905. So what were the worst areas? And this is all relative. So the area with the least amount of increase in July was C8 for 416. That's the central downtown east area of the city. And it only went up 3%, which is still pretty good. But the thing about this particular region is there's not a lot of freehold detached homes. It's a highly townhomed condo area. It's downtown, you don't see that many detached. So these numbers are always a little bit skewed for that. Now in the 905, and this is great, the area with the least amount of an increase was Richmond Hill. They were still up almost 18%, though. It was 17.4%, which is unbelievable. So the 905 clearly outpacing the 416 once again this month. Even the worst area is, an increase we would all dream of. So great to see. Hope that's been interesting and fun for you, and you can always reach out if you have questions or there's anything that you would like to know. Just feel free to drop us a line. Also, we do a really detailed rundown on our podcast, which is called the Toronto Real Estate Show with Jenelle and Leslie. That is dropped today every Tuesday, and you can find that on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. And of course, we always appreciate it if you like our videos and share with other people that you think might be interested in it. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next week.